Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. What up? What up? Nice, thank you. It was very good. It was from Trader Joe's. Um, is that too loud? Is this too loud? Turn it down a little bit. I had garlic naan with it. All of it from Trader Joe's, bro. All of it from Trader Joe's. It was fire. It was very good. Very nice. Very nice. Very good. Do we have any vetoes yet? I don't think so. Any hummus? No, unfortunately not. No hummus for me tonight. I like hummus too. I love hummus, you know? Hot take there. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have an interesting matchup that I was not originally covering here. Mythic versus Voca. I'm not even going to introduce Mythic. You know who they are. You probably know who Voca is as well, if you're any sort of part of the scene or paying attention. Voca played at FML. Voca is well known in the scene. Notorious, some may say. So, the original game that I was going to be covering was Boss versus Rave, which was actually going to be the last dance, pretty much, of Rave. According to Cryptic, player on the team itself, I got that inside information. Is sick. But unfortunately, Boss forfeit. Our freaking Boss boys, in this stream, very upset. But they forfeit. They have a good reason. They're traveling to Europe for something. I don't know, some bullshit like that. I don't know exactly. But that is the insider information I have. So at least they're not forfeiting a game just because of a stupid reason. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna be watching Mythic versus Voca instead. Which, you know what? Still gonna be a banger of a match. So I'm excited for it. And well, I had two options. I had the option between covering Mythic versus Voca or Regain versus Money Crew. And Mythic versus Voca was just so much easier for me because I already have all the players and stuff in the database, so I don't have to mess with things. I don't have to like panic at the last second. And I even today programmed the HUD, vibe coded a companion app for my HUD so that now whenever I set the player order in the HUD, it sends it to the game and binds my binds for me. So that's a dub. That's a dub. Hopefully I don't have to mess around with that anymore. It is vibe coded, so like it could easily break, but it's something. It's something. I've also made some changes, a couple changes to the stream playlist that I have because I was getting kind of sick of the repeat like 30 songs that I have. So this stream playlist that I'm listening to now is gonna have all sorts of music, and you're just gonna have to love it and get along with every single one I do. But anyway, I hate it. You hate Lady Gaga, bro? That's fucked up, bro. She's queen. I think she's queen. Not the band Queen, but you know, she's queen. Let's see. Let me I'll do a little bit of analysis work. Yo, Doe88, I appreciate the follow. Thank you. Let me do a little bit of research here for you. We can throw it to the desk, shall we? Hello. Oh, you're not supposed to see that over there. There you go. You didn't see shit. You didn't see shit. Lady Gaga doesn't deserve to be background music. You need to be dancing. Oh. Well. I can't really dance. I only have listen, I have a limited amount of space on both sides. You know what I mean? It's disgraceful, really. Okay, man. Well, it is what it is. What was I gonna do? I was gonna show you guys some super in-depth analysis work. I'm also reworking the desk 'Cause I don't, this is too gamery. You know what I mean? Mythic Custard, do you... Mythic Custard, do seen Teen Buzz Lightyear. Okay. All right. We added some Tyler Creator to this. Not even a little wiggle. Dude, I have dyslexia. There you go. Hi, streamer. What happened to Team Boss? Team Boss forfeited the match. They are on a plane to Europe right now as we speak. So you know what? If there's a reason to forfeit, it would be that one. Anyway, let's take a look. We got Voca 55% win rate, or chance to win, whatever, according to HLTV. JT, go in depth. Everybody's 100% NA teams. What? Okay, dude, is this a sentence? JT, go in depth. Everybody's 100% NA teams. Passion UA's new player pickup. What is that? Yo, Miss Fruit Cup. What up? Yeah, sponsored by water. Parkin Challenger stole them. Yeah, exactly. And I was saying it earlier, bro. I'm disappointed because it was gonna be Skin Rave's like Last Dance, and it was gonna be, you know, Boss is Cryptic's old team. He's leaving this team, and you know, it was gonna be this whole storyline that we were gonna be building up, and just not no more. Okay, what was I looking for here? Matchups in the past. Do they have one right here? Head-to-head, that's what I'm looking for, the head-to-head. We have Mythic winning 4 and Voca winning 7. 2 OTs. Rip Boss, yeah. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Fruit Cup. I'm sorry for your loss. I mean, surely, even though the drama or whatever, I don't know how much drama it actually is, but surely you're still a boss boy at heart. Surely, right? No comment, but thank you. Okay. And that's fair. And that's okay. I understand. Listen, when I got cut, I don't know if yeah, whatever. For fruit, always, yes. Makes sense. Okay, so head-to-head challenge. They were getting info before and then elevate. Okay, so they haven't really played when Voca's been Voca. And they've been Voca for a hot minute. Voca was at FML. You can see in the past 3 months. Wow. Mythic doesn't have... Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is a good song, but I just can't do it. Hold on. Let's get to a... Is this on shuffle? It is on shuffle. There we go. All right. Those other songs I've listened to like a million times. I just can't listen to them right now. Anyway, Carson, Shane, Dia, Infinite, Snav. The core of this Voca squad. These are some heavy hitters, I won't lie. You know, as notorious as they are in the scene, they've definitely they got the mechanics. They got the well, firepower. And going up a team like Mythic, well, I'm a little scared for Mythic here. Snav beef fart smeller. Okay. Well, there you have it. And let's take a look. We got pick percentage. So we're probably gonna get a Mirage, probably gonna get a nuke, and then I mean, if math is anything, Dust 2. I was thinking about trying to do the cinematic cameras today too, but that is just too much fucking effort for me right now. So I'm sorry. You're gonna have to stick with the base POV observing. Pick. Oh, that's me. Hello. Alrighty, so that's my in-depth analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We do have some vetoes coming in here. Let me turn that off. And I can read them out to you. Voca versus Mythic. Mythic. Pick Nuke. Voca pick Mirage. And remaining map Dust 2. Did I not fucking call that shit? Alright. Look at me able to read percentages on a website. just take the top percentage map picks. W analysis, thank you. We really do try our best out here. Now let me get that all set up in the background. I gotta update the vetoes in the HUD. I gotta get all that stuff going. And before Zach comes in here and he's like, "Why didn't you prepare for stream beforehand?" Because I couldn't. Because I couldn't. I'm arguing with demons in my head. That's how much abuse I've gotten from this man. Will it be cop cam? This guy doesn't join the stream stuff anymore. He hates me. I'm also afraid he's gonna call a specific someone a bearded dwarf again out of context. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. JT, I know you're a liar and told Zach he's not allowed. I never said that. I never said that once. Bro, you ain't even in voice? Because every time I join voice, I'm just sitting there. And then it's just like, why am I sitting in voice? Not doing nothing. NA Challenger. Let's see. Voca versus Mythic. Alrighty. I'm not talking shit from or taking shit from Steve from American Dad. Okay, man. Did this get No, it didn't get approved yet. I'm in voice. I don't know if I mean I could have you. I don't have Discord set up for the cameras, but we could have you in there. I told you so. Well, I just said I can join, but I don't have Discord cameras. You guys want? You said cop cam. I don't think I can set that up beforehand. He'd be like, I can't set up your scene. Not during the broadcast, I can't. Not during the broadcast, I can't. It takes 40 seconds, pussy. It doesn't take 40 seconds, you don't know that. JT, bad friend? Nah. Good friend, JT, good friend. I used to stream, I know how OBS works. Yeah, but you didn't have my specific scene set. You know, if I'm putting you in the TV itself, then I'm going to have to work with it. You know? I don't care about the TV. Okay, well, we will set this up tonight, and then you can be in the games and tomorrow and the next day. I got a haircut and a new mic. Bro, I'm busy. Okay. And somehow that's gonna be my fault. I will be able to hear the haircut through the mic just know it, okay. All right. Let me get the HUD up now that these players are in the server. Do we have them all in here? We have most of them. All right. Dia, Shane, Snav, Blom, Truck Lover, Ponalone, Cooper, and Heiza. Save. Let's see. Do the binds work? Do the binds work? Binds work. Binds work, baby. Let's go. If you didn't spend the last 5 minutes bitching and being a thick, fat, wet pussy, you could have had my cam set up by now. Zach, I just told you I don't want to do it. I literally, every time I start a stream, there's something I have to set up, and I finally don't have to do that. Not gonna do it today. I told you I'd do it tonight. So we're good. We're fine. I don't know if you guys can actually hear the game right now. You probably can. We can get into the game. Oh, hey, look. Sheesh. Ooh, let me guess. Skin fade to what? Okay, whatever. Thank you for the follow, Perp Champ. Appreciate it. JT literally just hammed up the fact that Zach is welcome and literally in 4K denies him. Well, is what it is, you know? Thank you. I made it. I made the overlay. Onipixel, not Onipixel, no. Steve from American Dad, apparently. Yo, Pasho check. Appreciate the follow. Alrighty. They should be getting started any moment here, considering the game was supposed to go live about 4 minutes ago. We're on a 2-round delay, so if math adds up, which it usually does, it'll be started any second here. JT has bad opinions, a bad haircut, and is a bad friend. Bro, you're gonna say my mom did my haircut, bro. She's a professional. She's a hairdresser. You can't put no shame on her. Alrighty. Yeah, we can tell. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. She's been doing hair for 40 years or something like that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mythic versus Voca. Your mom better stick to her day. It is her day job. That is her day job. She's a hairdresser. Listen, I know it's short. I know, I get it. She gave you this. Okay, man. All right. Thank you, Miss Fruit Cup. That's, you know, finally someone's on my side. Anyway, well, whatever. Enough of me. Enough of my my yee ass haircut. Mythic versus Voca. We're on the wrong sides as of now, but they might switch. That was just a knife round. It doesn't actually matter because maps are picked beforehand. As always, Mythic has a very high percentage pick rate on nuke, so it is them to pick it this time around. And then we go into Mirage, which is Voca's pick, obviously. The decider being Dust 2. We did discuss this a bit earlier. But anyway, here we go. First round. I didn't know JT's mom was blind, poor lady. Dude, that's fucked up. Don't talk about my mother like that. She's a wonderful woman, okay? She's a wonderful woman. Alrighty, dualies in the hands of Dia and Shane. We got a flash in the hands of Snav, but we do not have any kits. No kits. So that's gonna be something to keep in mind. A contact play over towards ramp. Infinite gonna be that first point of contact. He's gonna spot some people running at him and rotate down lower. The T's will chase. Infinite will have backup coming up into control somewhat soon here. Bomb does take him down. Now other kills happening elsewhere. Single door fights happening. Carson peeking out with that door open. Gets scooshed, 84 points of damage. Now, something to note here, as all this fighting is happening, we do have a T player that just went down the vent. So Heiza, well, it doesn't matter. He was going to rotate up to A, but the fights happen everywhere. Of course, this is Mythic, this is Voca. This is going to be a game of mayhem, is what this is going to come down to. Voca hate watch, typical Voca L. We'll see. We'll see. Voca does have the upper hand on Mythic in the head-to-heads as of now. Gonna be a Flom masterclass. Flom has taught Voca everything they know about Counter-Strike, probably. I think I heard that from a reliable source. Okay, the round goes the way of Mythic, but Voca still forced buy into it. 3 MP9s, a 5.7, and P250 as the cherry on top. A lot of util being thrown over towards this ramp player. Flom with an MP7 in hand. That thing is kind of a laser beam, but apparently so is the MP9 with the new update. So the first kill going the way of Voca. Cooper now. Bald as ever, walking out of hut. Or walking into hut. About to walk out somewhat soon here. Ponalone is lurking outside. The T's go... they go still. They stop moving. They want Voca to make the first move for some reason, but Most likely not going to happen. No reason for them to. Blom taught me and I taught Donk. Let's just say that. Okay. Blom is responsible for half of NA's IGLs. Is that true? Do we believe that? All right. T's got to start doing something soon. The time is ticking. Cooper has been patient in Hut this entire time. He'll finally pick up one onto Shane. Spots out Carson, who's just gonna toy with him. Another man walking out of door. Truck Lover does get a trade kill, but he is going down. Tonalone's been lurking this entire time. It would take the 1 versus 3 to keep him alive in this. 18 seconds, bomb not picked up quite yet. Carson, he hears those footsteps, but the flank from Infinite is perfect. The second round goes the way of Voca, and well, we are tied up, and that is not what you want to see if you're a Mythic fan. God, this cast is missing a handsome and witty co-caster that looks like a cop. Okay. He can be here tomorrow. Well, you're not gonna have him now. Sorry. And we all know this song and dance. Mythic, they win the pistol, they lose the second, so that forces them into the force buy. They're gonna spend all their money, and they're not gonna have the best weaponry. Cooper will go outside with the deagle, shoot a shot off. Wants to take this fight. Truck Lover's on top of Mini here, and they definitely heard those footsteps. Infinite with the AK wants to take these long-range duels against these T's. Dia will actually be the man to pick up the first kill. Looking for a second one, just fights kind of happening everywhere. All at once. There is no organization to it, I would say, but somehow Mythic has done a decent amount of damage here. 2 kills, and they got low HP players on the rest of them. If there was ever a round that you could win that was a 1 versus 3, well, this is one of those. A good chance. Ooh, and he finds the perfect timing. Wait, he finds the perfect timing, right? Is he looking at him? Infinite, okay, Infinite did look at him. I think he just understood that that timing was open. All right, so Voca survived the force buy from Mythic. That's gonna break their economy. They just have some upgraded pistols this round. This should be a 3rd for Voca. That's the analysis work that you guys all love from me. Thoughts on that round? He's a tactical genius. Zach's thoughts is he's going to pull up a map game on his main monitor, have this stream up in the second monitor, and say a sentence every 5 minutes. That's his contribution. Okay, Dia. All right. Nice. Just some pistols, though. You know, nothing too crazy to go on here. Yeah, but those words are vital. Damn, bro. I mean, listen, if we're gonna be calling me out, call me a bad friend. I'm gonna toss it back at you. You know? You keep poking, I'm gonna poke back. Lock in, Coop, let's go. What is he at right now? 1 and 4? Okay. I mean, that's not too far off the rest of his team, so. All right, outside smoke's coming out. Some nade damage onto Tonalone, 25 points of it, at least here. Dia now gonna blow open those smokes to try and peek through it. Doesn't quite break for him, but at least Carson can see. Oh, I guess, above the smoke, he will catch one. A nade comes his way, doesn't do too much damage. I think they know that Coop is on top of this mini position. It won't matter though. Dia will just keep peeking one by one, getting kills. The T's have a player down lower. Heiza's walked his way down secret. But really, that doesn't help when you don't have the bomb in your possession. Bomb is over at red. You got an op posted on it. You got Infinite over towards a red box and CT. So really not much to do here if you're Mythic. Doesn't really matter if you have olive lower, especially when Dia just shoots you through the smoke once more. Flom will get a kill over towards door. Shane will get that trade instantly. And Heiza, he's been down secret this entire time. He's basically got no chance in this round. 1 versus 4. Yo, thank you, Vlad W, for the follow. I appreciate it. All right, 4K for Dia. It's very hard when you're a team like Mythic and you're kind of a pug mix to, well, punish or get by the Opper, especially on a map like Nuke. I won't lie to you. Another save coming out here for Mythic. Once again, just upgraded pistols, 3 Tech 9s, a Deagle, and a Glock. They get smoked off. Infinite has that AK, but he does get instantly taken down, so that's something here. We do have a fast rotate on Snav, so the bomb may be... Oh, okay, Truck Lover, shit. That truck doing some work. Other CTs have rotated down vent as well. That Molly is gonna push off Truck Lover. And over towards single door. Shane's gonna open it. Coop is kind of trapped in the middle of nowhere. And even once more, 3v3. And this is, even though they're in a post plant, this is still gonna be a very difficult round for Mythic here. That Molly's gonna come out. Cone alone. Oh man, uh-oh, hold on. They're making it work. Carson 1 versus 3, and Truck Lover will get a 3K on the round. Hat trick for him. I think all kills being headshots with the Deagle, so nice and crispy from him. I don't know if I got a single one from him there. But either way, Mythic finally, with just some upgraded pistols, are able to get theirs. DJ FFJR555. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Right, let's see. This is Nuke, so the outside smokes are thrown once more. Dia still posted up outside. I think Mythic are going to be somewhat afraid of that op, having experienced what they have in previous rounds. But the bald man, Coop, he's got his. Oh, okay. Both players not quite seeing the other. Dia, do you spot? Okay, so Coop is spotted, but Dia cannot get the shot off, so Coop wins that fight onto Carson. Man advantage here, an uncharacteristic miss from Dia. And Mythic have all outside control, but they do not have lobby, so that's going to be setting into the back of their heads, the back of their minds, that, hey, they can push in lobby, so let's just maybe go straight up into A here. Or maybe split it. Maybe go through heaven. Another kill going the way of Mythic here. Door player punished. Snap does go up the vent, but there is a player over towards heaven. Flash is perfect for Truck Lover to come through, taking down Dia, that op. Shane right below him will get one back. So at least one player known here, but they will not be ready for Snap. Okay, both players known now, but they are getting all the kills. Every single one of them. Heiza now in the 1 versus 2. He's got 20 seconds to work with. He knows where both players are, and he's good for the first, but not quite the second. So it looked so good for so long from Mythic there, but the positioning, giving up that lobby control, kind of biting them in the butt there. Gonna give it to Voca. So a 3-round difference now. X-ray turned off. I thought Heiza got it. Yeah, I kind of preemptive turned X-ray off. I thought that maybe he was having a clutch moment, but you know what? It is what it is. All right. Still a good amount of AKs here for this Mythic side. 2 of them, I should say, and then 2 Galils. Infinite's gonna spam through that smoke. Mythic are creeping and crawling right behind it. So they will be meeting very soon here. But luckily for Infinite, Carson is reading it well. Has an idea of what's going on here. And, well, Mythic gets both kills. Look at that. Ramp given over, a nade to Dia. Flashes are just perfect. You can see all that experience coming out here. Ponalone actually finishing the job onto Dia, so we got ourselves a 5 versus 3. Not a single kill going the way of Voca. Shane left alone in a 1 versus 5, and you just maybe argue a save at this point, as Voca's money is close to nothing. 1,300, 2,200, 0, 850, and $100 on their side. And you can see this hunt already coming out. Already coming out. We literally have Heiza with an op in CT spawn. Pone loves finishing them off. You know what I mean? The grapefruit method. All right. Yeah.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, man. All right, 5-3. I believe it's more a technique than a method. A technique is a sort of method. No, same difference. Speaking of grapefruit method. Wow. All right, Zach. That's fucked up, man. You don't even know my mom, bro. You ain't know her like that. Keep her name out your mouth. Alright, the buyback from Voca is here. Fully. The saved rifle on Shane, he's gonna be the man, or at least he's gotta be the man this round to do something, unless the snapping turtles of the 5-7s have something to say about it this round. But Mythic, they played slow, they get the information, and then they come back towards outside. Outside smoke's being thrown. Carson with the 5-7. Gonna hear all these sounds of the utility hitting the floor. Relay that information to his boys. Not quite a CT rotate yet. That nade to try to spot something out, but does not grant them anything. But he will rotate down lower nonetheless. The T's have been quiet this entire time. Oh, who's gonna be that first point of contact? Oh, Flom. Oh. Not like this, right? Not like this. Oh, gosh. Uh-oh. Okay, Cooper gets one, Truck Lover another, but Snav picks up the A1S and gets his 2 versus 2. Home alone, he knows Snav is in that vent position, and he kind of overcommits with it. Truck Lover, 1 versus 2, and Infinite with the MP9 all the way from U-Haul. We'll take him down. And, well, crush the dreams of Mythic here. Unfortunately. AT is the type of guy to remind the teacher about homework. Brother, no. Someone said this yesterday. Someone said that I look like I would be the guy to always show up on time. I don't, why? What is it about me, huh? I think I'm like a kind of dangerous looking guy, you know? Like people probably cross the street when they see me, if I had to guess. All right, back and forth we go. The 4 spies and the economies from both teams are just not great. Not great whatsoever. And Mythic have been kind of training Voca here, and at least showing them that they are a very passive team to begin with. So maybe a late execute coming out straight through the door, possibly. Oh, Flom makes it out. Snav was full blind. Shane does get 1. Flom burns another on Carson. They've made it out to sight. Dia gets dinked, and oh man, Infinite's right behind these players. That bomb is being planted. Flom has 17 HP. Ponalone will take down Dia, and Flom peeks out into Infinite to finish out the round, giving them their 4th, keeping it close, breaking that economy, and making it entertaining. You look like you'd whip out a ruler instead of a knife. Bro, not cool. People probably do cross the street, but that's more so due to your ITBO. I literally just showered. I smell fantastic. I've got my cologne on. Yo, WKO and PJ Nuts, appreciate the follows. Thank you, thank you. All right. Who would have thought? Another slow round here from Mythic, which, you know, usually works against the lighter buys, but not when it's something like that. Not when it's something like this. It actually seems to punish Mythic when they do it. For whatever reason, that's like kind of how you're supposed to play against pistols. But, you know, always looking like it backfires against them. They do have full outside control. There's 3 CTs rotated down towards lower. Snav will take control of lobby. I think not having a lobby lurk is one of the biggest problems Mythic is having right now. I mean, I guess they technically had one there on Flam, but him getting taken down and then them losing full control of it, like, that just gives away everything. Basically. Oh, it turned at just the right moment. Dia also getting taken down. Okay. I think Mythic is bringing this one back unless Heiza or Infinite comes up the ladder and he picks up 2. That's the bomb being dropped as well. There's no way. 20 seconds left. It's actually unwinnable now. They actually have to get all the kills and it's like impossible. Pone alone gets taken down by just the USP. Cooper as an op, and that is going to be the round. He'll get that kill, but 10 seconds left. The bomb is in heaven, no time, and to top it off, Carson will take him down. So 7-4 score line, and that one's gonna hurt. That one's gonna hurt. Yeah, like Sunshine, I don't think you've ever willingly given me a sub. I think all of your subs have been gifted. What? What, nerdy? What? Inline? Oh, is this like in control? I don't know it. Huh? Anyway, Marsborn won last night, I think. All right. Oh, okay. Dia blows up in the smoke again. I didn't think he had another nade. I knew he used one already, but I guess Carson threw one for him. Now, Carson also peeking out. I don't know what's happening. There's so much stuff happening all around the map, and Mythic is making it work. They've taken the A bomb site, 2 remaining CTs. Dia with a quick shot onto Heiza, and another one onto Flam. Brings them back to the man advantage, so it's just going to be Pone alone, 1 versus 2. And he has an idea of where 1 is, but it seems like Dia may be unstoppable. Maybe not. Bomb picked up. Pone alone down vent. And it is the perfect call. Numbers punched. Whoa. Hold on. I'll bring this up next time, but Pone, okay. So Pone alone loses the 1v2. Can we get a nice little... Yo, any... I'm trying. It says any primers in chat. Yo, any primers in chat? I don't know if you guys can read that or not. Any primers? Am I tripping? In control? Yeah, in control. Well, let's see what let's see what Mythic can do. Cook up on their CT side, because their T side, I won't say it was bad. Can you shift and spectate? Oh my god, you can. Dude, I didn't know that. I'm literally an observer and I didn't fucking know that. That's crazy. Wait, that changes everything. Just kidding. It changes nothing. I never do that. Anyway. Fast ramp play coming out. Cooper, can you make a clip? No, you cannot. Truck lover. Well, more of the same. These T's making it down towards lower. Pone alone is about to get trapped. He's got 2 T's walking at him. That door opens right behind him as well. Heiza now the next one up, and man by man, Mythic go down. That's just gonna leave the big guy left alone. FML host, FML creator, Flom versus Voca. Has Mythic ever won, like, anything ever? I'm sure they've won, like, Fragget Alfie. These guys have been playing or Mythic has been, like, a team since fucking before I was playing on Team Counter-Strike. I swear they always seem to just get shit on and then use the work. I mean, how like, that is a fair argument. Is it not? If you're just a team that doesn't care about practicing and you just play the game so that you stream, then how is that not like then teams should be shitting on them. Old Mythic won frag with Flom, Hayes, and Lexia. Like if you're playing teams that practice fucking like 5 hours a night and are doing like set strats and shit, and then you just like come in, then I mean, they should be shitting on you. Something is wrong with the team that's practicing every single night and losing to Mythic. All right, Cooper. What do we got? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Picks up the AK. Does he go for the next one on Marshmallow? He drops that bomb. This util is going to be heard. He gets away with the AK, but does he go back? Does he want to make it a 4K? I think he does. Shane will take him down. Okay. This is a little bit more doable now for this Voca squad. Bomb over towards door. Will he be checked? Oh, Heiza instantly dinks him. That gives away the positions of 2 of these Mythic players, though. The last one is Truck Lover over towards Heaven, and he is dinked instantly. So Shane in the 1 versus 3. He picks up the bomb, and he picks up an AK. I'm getting a little worried here for Mythic. They are not playing together. They're giving him the 1v1s, but it will not matter. Heiza will clean it up, and, well, with just some pistols, they do what Voca did to them and went around they shouldn't. So they're going to tournaments knowing they're going to get shit on, and we just always assume they're going to get shit on because they're a content team. I mean, they're not going to tournaments. They're playing in online tournaments. I mean, they may have gone to, like, Fragget Alphies. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what, I don't know what your argument here. Going into tournaments? Yeah, like, it's okay to be, like, a team that's not winning, you know? Like, I'm confused on why this is an issue for you. No argument, it's just odd. I don't think it's really that odd. It's just like, it's just some guys playing together. It's really, and they just happen to play at a higher level than most, you know? Like, there's really not much more to it than that. It's like, no one's like mad because I mean, we don't really expect them to, they should be losing. They should be getting shit on. That should be happening. You know? All right, Cooper. They're rushing at him towards ramp. He's good to take down 1. Shane will get that trade back. We do have Truck Lover down on the B-bomb site. Sitting behind Silo, but he's spotted out, and Shane will tap him down. So, bomb site given over. Heiza walks down the vent. His 2 comrades over towards ramp. We got kits on all players, so there's no problems there. Couple of rifles only in the hands of 2 of these Voca players. Majority of them over towards this double door area. Ponalone, I think, spotted 1 out. Will they be ready for all of them to be here? That is the question. 1 spotted out. Ponalone gets taken down, and back to back, trading these unwinnable rounds are Voca and Mythic. Oh man, that is tough. That is tough. That's supposed to be good content. I mean, like, your definition of good content is going to be much like people watching Flom are not like watching him because he's the best player in the game. If you were wanting to do that, you'd go watch like Simple or whoever, like an actual pro player streaming the game, you know? So, I mean, it just is what it is. It's literally as easy as they lose and it's really not that big of a deal, and if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it, you know? All right, pistols here for the CTs. Cooper's gonna take some early damage, going down to 18 points of health. Lobby control, I'm a little confused on what's happening here. Is this guy on roof? Okay, he is on roof. So lobby control is in the hands of the CTs. Cooper's in hell, he'll be spotted out. Truck Lover up next to take this fight. But Snav will double up. And the T's just kind of group over towards Heaven. Over towards lobby. Infinite will take down Hyza. And there's only 2 of these CTs left remaining. One's in hut and one is door. Phone will take down 2. And Flom 1 himself, so he goes into the 1 versus 2. Bomb yet to be planted. 30 seconds left, but the site is given over, so it should be fine. It should be easy. A little bit of chip damage. Nothing crazy, nothing wild. 1 player spotted out. He knows the other's the bomb planter, so information of these positions known, especially with some shots being fired off towards him. He pulls out the 5-7, but with such low HP, he will go down. Voca will go to 11. And economy officially broken here from Boss. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Nerdy. Listen, I can respect a genuine question, but it's almost like a, I don't know. Feels like a almost non-issue. You know what I mean? Alrighty, Carson's gonna take down Flom. These pistols just shooting their shots. Not really doing much here, but can't really expect them to. Truck Lover left alone, 1v5, and he gets taken down. Map point going the way of Voca. It's not an issue, I just asked a question and your chat assumed I'm mad or attacking them. I hope you're having fun. Tommy, I'm always having fun here. I'm always having fun. Game is winnable if they didn't get eco'd multiple times. Yeah, I mean, that's 100% true. Like, their T side was actually pretty good, and it would have been close if not for them losing against pistols like 3 or 4 times. I forget what it was. To be fair, they've had their fair share of W's with just upgraded pistols, but okay. All right, Hyza, good for 1, 2, and no. Not the 3rd, not quite, but Ponolin walks up vent, so 3 versus 3. Here's these footsteps. Do they check him? Do they look for him? Will they be ready for him to be in door? Carson, not quite, but does get the flick up to him. So, Truck Lover is spotted out. Another player, Cooper, coming out from door. Footsteps being heard as they run away. Dia's just so prepared, so ready for it. So, Truck Lover 1 versus 3. All right, Truck Lover, go for 1.
Bomb has been planted.
He does have a kit. Uses only piece of util. They're doubled up on top of Silo, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be map number 1 of Nuke. That's gonna take us over to Mirage, which is Voca's pick, and I'm a little scared for Mythic here. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. All right. John, what did you have for breakfast? What did I have for breakfast? I had a chorizo breakfast burrito. quick break time to set up my scenes in OBS. Zach, I already said, not gonna happen tonight. Not gonna happen. We can set it up after the stream. Do it, bro. We miss Zach. Well, you can see him tomorrow. Lo siento. Zach is the glory of the stream. Okay. True, true. Mythical Zach. Are these emotes you're trying to like force into reality? I did try to get a new emote. Let me see if it's up. No, just random names. Okay. Interesting. Did it get approved? Where's it at? That was my window sound. John, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is purple. Damn, they disapproved my emote, man. Scheisse. Okay, what's your least favorite color? Probably like orange. It depends on the orange. I think there's very few good orange variations. Lamau Orange. I am sponsored by Orange Yoda. Sorry, Orange Yoda. Halloween must suck. Halloween, no. I mean, it's like that orangey brown color. I don't like that. Orange Yoda hate. No, it's not hate on it. We love Orange Yoda here. Okay? We're sponsored by Orange Yoda. It's just when you take orange and you make it like a darker variant, it just turns into like brown mush versus like red gets just like a darker red, you know? You know what it's the HUD that's made me hate orange. Have you met Get the Bag Mark? No, but I love the guy. We may have walked by each other at some point at Fragadelphia. I think he was at the St. Louis one, which I've been to a couple times. I think he's like a Missouri guy too, if I'm not mistaken. That sounds like orange hate to me. It's not orange hate, bro. But like, look, okay? If we go hex color code picker. Right? Okay, ready? Here we go. Hex color code picker. If we go to orange, it's like this. As you go lower, it's just brown. Versus if you go green, it's just like a darker green. You know? Love me some Missouri boys? Hell yeah. I don't know why, but I appreciate it. Like purple, or pink, you get a purple, you know? It's just like orangey yellow, like this. That's just not a good color, you know? Yuck, yeah, exactly. And when you're trying to come up with a color scheme for the HUD, and the default colors are blue and like yellow, orangey color, and you're trying to have like a darker version of it, and it just turns brown, it's just, you know. You should take like 2 art classes on color theory, John. I feel like you enjoy it. I'd be down. I took a art class before. Like I was super into art when I was in like elementary to middle school. But nothing after that, really. Then I discovered Counter-Strike and gaming, and that's all I do now. All right, what was the stats like on that one? Let's see here. Flom 8 and 14, Heiza 9 and 14. Not great, not great, boys. 21 on Shane. I didn't even realize he was up that high. 107. Dude, what is this song? Childish Gambino. Did they pay you to put it in the playlist? This song's a banger. What are you talking about? You don't fuck with Childish Gambino, bro? With Lithonia? Definitely paid, yeah. Yeah, they're paying me. Me, guy with fake sponsors on his desk. That doesn't sound like him, hadn't heard before. It's pretty good. It's his, like, newest album. It might be his last album. I think I read something about that. But I fuck with this one heavy. All right, let me turn this off again. Make sure I'm getting in the right server. Nope, I've heard this one too many times. Let's see. Nope, heard that one too many times. Wait, I think I just added Dance Dance. We'll listen to Dance Dance. Boom, 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 boom. All right, hey guys, Lo Siento, but there's gonna be an ad that runs. I'm gonna run it now. That way, it doesn't run during the game during action. So, Lo Siento, but don't you dare give me an ad. I either give it to you now or it happens automatically in a minute. I will throw a riot. Tommy, it's not my fault. I would disable ads if I could disable ads. If I could, you can't disable. They literally do not let you disable the ads. Go into the mainframe, hack into Twitch. I'm sure they'd love that. Oh, that's my window sound. Oh shit, I just realized I'm not. I meant to use a different. Okay. I meant to use, I have a specific like overlay that I see that you guys don't see, which I was meaning to use. It was like for observing specifically, and I just didn't use it in the last one. And that would have helped a lot because it's Nuke, and Nuke is kind of hard to observe. All right, ad is starting now. Sorry, see you in 3 minutes. Bye-bye. All right, now that all those idiots are gone. You know what I'm saying? Now that all the pores are out of chat, we can go in game. I really wish, I know that they do this for performance, but like making more camera, like I could make so many more like cinematic cameras if they didn't have things like this. Like, why are they trying to make their game so performant? I don't get it. What a banger song, bro. Ad started right after you called me an idiot. That's funny. That's good shit. I mean, there is a way to get by that, you know what I mean? There's a way to not get ads. And it's called giving me money. I just came here to say fuck Flom. Fuck Flom. I'm right there with you. I have a clip. I have a clip on his channel of me flipping him off to his face with fuck Flom. And not many people can say that, you know? That's just how special I am. Ow. Enjoy the money then. Yo, Hexel. Thank you. I appreciate the sub, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the prime. John, what Black Eyed Peas song? Pump It, Pump It. That's like the third ever organic sub. That's true, actually. That's actually true. We're gonna keep the music on until we actually, so this is just a knife round. We can probably just spectate like this. It actually doesn't matter since they already picked sign, so.
Terrorists win.
But yeah, Hexel, I do appreciate you. It means a lot, it means a lot. I'm a B. Oh, you're asking what's the best Black Eyed? I thought you were asking which song is playing, and I was like, it says it in the song. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting back into it. It is Mythic versus Voca. Map number 1, going quite handily, I'll say that, in favor of Voca, which is to be expected. Unless you're nerdy and you want these guys, you know, to be better than they are. This is joke. This is joke. But yeah, no, map number 2, this is Voca's pick, Mythic. Looking a little lackluster on their map pick, so we'll see if they can turn it around here. Not live? Any not lives in chat? Seems like someone may have crashed, maybe Dia. Perhaps, perchance. Let me do this filter. There we go. Nice. Song greater than match. Is a banger song, I'm not gonna lie. I literally, so I was telling my roommate earlier that I updated the playlist, and I was telling her the artist that I added, and I mentioned Black Eyed Peas, and she just went, ugh. As if Black Eyed Peas doesn't have bangers. Listen, I know Black Eyed Peas are like a normie band, but I mean, God forbid, they got some bangers, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they got some bangers. And I won't stand for any Black Eyed Peas hate. None of it. Please put that on right now. I guess, well, no. Are they reset? They're gonna have to have a match medic. Let's see. What was it? I'ma be. I actually looked at this song too to try see if I wanted it in the playlist. Here you go. I'ma be. Actually, I'm not gonna sing because the music doesn't get saved to the VOD. So if anyone for whatever reason were to watch the VOD back, they would just hear me very shittily singing "I'ma Be." So we're not gonna do that. I've watched 3 VODs. That's cap, bro. You're capping. Dude, my viewer count on at least OBS right now says 6-7. 6-7. Actually, not cap. Oh hell yeah. Wait, is there, Tommy? Can you be honest with me? Is there any awkward moments like that you see like when I'm playing music and it stops? I will send you a picture of the YouTube history. It's so peaceful without the music. I'm a fan. Oh, okay. I guess you just don't freaking like my music. Wait, look at this. Look at this. Lower third for a pause. We haven't had one yet. Just your calm presence. Okay. I appreciate that. We could listen to some like meditating music. All right, let me get the inside information right here. Let's see. Might need to restart the game. Usually can't medic to 0-0. Carson said replacing Infinite with an E-Girl so I can beat Flom. All right. Well, I think this means we're getting a new server. Okay. Well, it'll be another like 5 minutes. 2 minutes? Something like that before they actually get started. Let me turn back onto the main HUD. Wait, I don't think I've ever made it this far into I'ma Be. This is kind of a banger. Wait, I've literally never made it this far in I'ma Be. Time to get more snacks? Okay. Get some popcorn. Or get some Quest chips. They taste like sand, but in a good way? Oh, you couldn't make it to the best part of the song? I mean, this is the best part of the song that I'm seeing. Or listening to for the first time. I mean, I'ma Be was always kind of like the meme song, you know? Wait, did it give Mythic that win? Oh, shit. Okay. No, I have to do this. 1 second. It messed everything up, bro. Alright. Is it good for you guys? Voca on the left? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Are you not live on YouTube anymore? I'm not multi-streaming. I was doing multi-streaming stuff, but I'm not for the ECL stuff. Too much, I don't know if my computer can handle everything. Alrighty. Alrighty, everybody. We already did this before, but we'll introduce it again. This is map number 2 of Mythic versus Voca. Voca pretty handily taken Mythic's map pick of Nuke. Now we move on to theirs, and well, it started off with a not live, and then they had to reset the server. So that's where we find ourselves in. And this is ESL Challenger League 51, Season 51. All right, the T's over towards that top mid position. 3 of them peek out into Ponalone. Now, the bomb is still over towards ramp. Truck Lover will take down one. Or sorry, will get taken down. Dia will take him down. In the meantime, Flom has been good for his. Hyza will not take down his. Okay, sorry, my observer overlay is actually kind of messed up right now. Not gonna lie. So I'm missing everything. Flom, 1 versus 2. We'll switch off it in a second, but we'll wait for this to happen. Nice 1-tap onto Shane there. Let's go X-ray off. Carson versus Flom. He picks up the kit, picks up the smoke. Called out to his teammate. Carson is over towards Khan. Smoke goes out for the bomb. He could just try to stick it, and I think he's going to. He's got a kit. Yep, that's it. That's gonna be the round. Carson runs out of ammo. Flom gets a 3K, gets the smoke diffuse. Okay, at the last second goes down through the smoke, but nonetheless, nice and easy for him. All right, let me pull up mine, shall I? There we go. Now, does Mythic break the curse? I think both, did they win both pistol rounds? I know they won at least 1 pistol round on Nuke and then lost the round after. I think it happened twice though. I might be crazy, but I think it happened twice. All right. Lots of damage onto Flom here as these T's have worked their way out top mid. They have 4 spot here. 3 Galils, 4 Galils, and an MP5 in the hands of Snav. Good utility coming out to burn Snav down to 72. All of the T's here, not a single one lurking. And Mythic are just going to give it up. They're going to play their positions. Only 1 pistol on Nuke for Mythic? Okay. I lied to you then. But I'm pretty sure they lost the round right after that. And that's never what you want. That's never what you want. All right. Both teams go quiet as neither want to make that first mistake, of course. Along with the MP7, he's got to be up close with it, but that spam does not connect all that well. Snav will take down Cooper, and Mythic, not like this. We can't do this again, man. We can't do it again. Flom over towards window. He's going to be jumped on. Snav actually fumbles the movement tech. Does not get through the window in time. Snav jumping across. Flom will pick him up. So we're back even 3v3. Positions known of at least 2 of these CT players. Now Hyza with a flash from his teammate, peeks out, stops that bomb from being planted. Flom will take down his. Carson left alone in the 1 versus 2, but takes down Flom. Truck Lover versus Carson. 24 HP on Carson. No kit in the hands of Truck Lover as of this moment. There's probably 1 dropped somewhere. Actually, we know 1 is dropped somewhere because Flom... Oh, wait, no, he died. So there may just not be a kit. But we find ourselves in the exact same scenario as we did as the pistol. But Truck Lover instead of Flom, and Truck Lover will finish out the round. And Mythic survive the scare. That's all that matters. Both teams won pistols and then lost conversion. So it had... Okay, so I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I just thought it was Mythic both times. I mean, with Bomb going down in the majority of the kills, you could argue that Voca could buy, and they are. They got 4 Galils again and an AK, so a pretty similar buy to the previous. That's what getting that bomb down does for the economy. Mythic, I don't think are quite expecting this to happen. Cooper's trying to make it out window. He goes down to 9 HP and then gets spammed through the smoke. And another one on Depone alone over towards Khan. And, well, right when I say it's looking good for Mythic, it turns sour. No kits on their side. I lied. Heiza has a kit. He has a smoke, so there's that possibility. But a 3 versus 5 is just very, very unlikely, especially against a team like Voca, who are just going to disrespect you and take all the fights that they can. Old man, Unk reaction times. Their only silver lining was that, well, Heiza had pushed into T-spawn. Maybe if Flam got something there, he could have caught him off. But, well, Infinite's going to take down Truck Lover. And Heiza, who pushed through ramp earlier, pushed through Palace, has made his way to ramp. And, well, that's the round. Great casting. Thank you. Hain Leo. Anilo. Something like that. Appreciate you. Cooper is reverse life gaming today. Cooper is reverse life. Oh, reverse life gaming. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, he ain't doing too hot. To be fair, none of them are really doing too hot on the Mythic side. But it's a team of unks, basically, so.
Terrorists win.
What can you expect, you know? Alrighty. And with Mythic losing that round, their economy being so low, of course, they're forced into the buy here. While Flam pick up that scout, he does have armor with it. Deagle, 2 Deagles, a 5.7, and an MP7 on Heiza. Well, it's not looking pretty for them. I won't lie to you, I won't try to sugarcoat it. This should definitely be a Voca round, and it's starting off to be that case. 3 versus 5 with 1:35 left into the round. Some fights going on towards Khan, some fights over towards CT. Don't, well, why did that happen? Oh, I hit escape, that's why. And I think just as fast as the round started, you gotta call that save. Just like that. Heiza was holding himself, to be fair. Was he? I thought that his stats were the second. I thought he was like 9 and 14 in the last game. Oh, damn. Cooper just got demolished. Okay. Truck Lover. We've seen the clips that he's provided on Twitter. But that doesn't mean you can win in a team environment. The hunt is coming out. The more important weapon here is in Truck Lover's hands, and they are running at him. Time 4 seconds left. He's got to survive. He's good for the first, but not the second, so it's just going to be Flam to stay alive with the scout. The Samoan Thor, thank you for the follow. The Samoan Thor, hell yeah. So another save round. I feel like we've said that quite a few times with Mythic. Another just upgraded pistol round. If they want a chance at it at all, it's just going to be Flam with the scout and the armor. But I really don't think we're going to get much here for it. Should be a Voca round. Should be. Unless something entirely crazy, insane happens and Mythic are able to pull it out and then maybe destroy the mental of Voca, but highly, highly unlikely. And I brought up this is one of my pet peeves, and I know this is just like, there's not a lot you can do with just pistols. Okay, actually I take it back. They're doing exactly what I want them to do, and they didn't break the window. This is good. They're stacking all CT members here. So I was about to say, when you're doing something like a pistol round, oh, okay, truck lover, you gotta do something crazy. You gotta do something insane. And they're doing it right now. All of these members stacked here at this site. Pone alone is deking both. Shane will take down his own teammate. 2 kills going the way of Mythic. But anyway, long story short, what I'm trying to say is that when you're on a upgraded pistol round, you can't just play it like it's a normal round. It really bothers me when on either side, if a CT or a T is on a upgraded pistol, you basically have like no shot of winning it if you just like default out. You got to do some crazy shit like stack or do like a flash play. 'Cause you're almost just wasting time at that point. You know what I mean? Alrighty, Pone alone going down to Dia, who just swings out with full confidence in the world. Cooper does have an op, so he'll get that trade back. Does take a ding to the head for it. Goes down to 16 HP. That nade almost connects to him on window. But still an even 4v4. The T's get all this mid control. They post up a man in ladder. Shane will be that lurker. And this is pretty much exactly how you want this to go. You get your guy into ladder, you back up and do either like a cat split or a con split. He holds the rotates. It's perfect. Textbook CS here from Voca so far. And the T's start their advance. Truck Lover is going to make some noise dropping off of that top out position. Oh, and Shane is taking out both of these B defenders just instantly. Not even a chance for Cooper to rotate to help. So it's going to be a 4th round here. Coming out from Voca, and the hunt already called. Nice shot. If you're a Mythic fan, it is looking quite grim here. I will not lie to you. Wakey man, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, bunny hop. Oh, Foon. Oh, okay. All right, do it again. Show me them hops. He's got 1 bullet. 1 bullet. Oh. Oh my God. He's getting surrounded. Oh, he almost got the bullet off. Almost. But yeah, no, I'm a bit worried here for Mythic. I've played the core of Voca many of times back in the day. They are a very, very disrespectful team. If you let them just get in your head mentally, if you let them also just power up, like if they're able to just run at you and get a kill, kind of like Dia just like sprinted out mid with an AK and took down Pone alone, that's just gonna fuel them. So we'll see if he does it again here. He has another AK, sprints out once more. Flom sprinting up with that 5-7. He will not take down anything. It's actually Dia to get 2. Shane 1 for himself. Oh, Pone alone, no. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. All right. A 3-round lead here for Voca. Not much more to be said, but interesting plays coming out from Mythic here. Pone alone, ex-opper himself, coming on to Mythic as a rifler, is gonna double op with Coop, with the bald man. We'll see where they want to go with these ops. Well, ticket for one of them. Now Coop is gonna drop underpass with Flom. Interesting. Okay. Flashes to blind him off the angle. They are pushing out here. Will they be ready for this op to be on underpass? Coop will get that first kill. Looking for a second, but Dia will get that trade. Truck Lover now backing up towards Cat. But Flom still underpass. Heiza nearby to help. Flashes come out. Flom. Nervous as hell. Knows he can be flanked from underpass, flanked from top mid. So it is the team fight coming out here. Heiza will get that first kill, looking for another onto Dia, but he will not connect. So these T's over towards apps activate. Flom actually chases him down, and over towards Cat. Truck Lover He gets a lot of damage, but not a kill, so we find ourselves in the 2 versus 2. Flom gonna throw that nade down, does connect. If it was infinite, he would have died. A 2 versus 2 post plant here. They know the position of at least Flom. They can maybe guess where Ponalone is. I think they know he's that normal A lurker, or A anchor. Nade's coming out. Flom making all the noise in the world. Ponalone now shooting his op off, so position given away. Infinite will take him down, and no kit in the hands of Flom. 71 HP in the 1 versus 2. You just gotta save. If you can, it is unwinnable. Not possible for Unk. He goes down, and it is a 4-round lead here for Voca. The fact that Unk team even fights in the Challenger League should give an accurate picture of the NA scene. Yeah. Yeah. It's coming back, though. You know, for all the flaws of NA, I almost enjoy watching games like this, or just like ESL Challenger NA games, more than I do watching professional games that they just play so fucking scared, or like so like perfect CS and never, like, you know, not entertaining. Cough cough Jame, cough cough. Whereas NA, you never know what you're gonna get, you know what I mean? How is the NA scene nowadays? It's better than it was. I can say that for sure. I mean, right after COVID, we lost like basically all the orgs, with Valorant coming too. All the like tier 2 players went to Valorant, so we just like lost like our foundation kind of, and then everything kind of went to shit. But it's on the come up, I would say. I think VRS is helping. John, I made like 100 Steam bucks the other day selling my old CS cases that I had stacked up. What are you gonna do with it? You know how many gifted subs you could get with that? Oh, not even a saved weapon for Ponalone. Lacks big games. There's no contenders for top 10, but it's been worse. Yeah, but I think like I mean, shout out FML. I think FML tournaments and then like the Fragadelphias with the VRS system. Actually, it's like it's coming up. It's coming up. We're on our, like, it's not gonna happen overnight. We're on our way back up. I don't want to give Twitch money. Okay. You can send it to me through the mail. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Anyway, another fast round out towards mid for Voca here. Just like I said, being ever so disrespectful. They feel like they can just demolish this team, so they're gonna just get in their faces, take all the fights that they can. Highs up, big nade, possibly. Chunky. Lots of red damage there. Cooper will take down one and Heiza another. Shane gets that trade back. Flom alone under that balcony position will get taken down. Pone alone the trade. And, well, 2 versus 2. Oh, does he? Oh my god, was he behind the box? Okay, he is behind the box. Flashes for Infinite to take CT control. Okay, what do we got? Coop on 18 HP, Truck Lover on 100. He's on the flank, so there's a possibility if they time it right, but Shane's already looking for it. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one if you're Mythic. If Truck Lover goes down, that's the round, but he will not. He'll get the kill, so Infinite 1 versus 2. He's got 63 HP. That time is ticked, but it don't matter if Cooper's just in your face shotgun opping. So finally, another round on the board for Mythic here. To be honest, is quite a lot better. M80 and Passion UA are rising quite a bit. Yeah, and NRG's getting up there too. I mean, I would even argue a team like Voca, for all of their flaws, I would say they've been getting up there a bit too. Obviously not to the level of like NRG or whatever. Skin Rave was another good team, who unfortunately, because of the Valve rulings, which are fair, about K-sites and whatnot, but I thought that was a very good looking team as well. All right, Dia just wants to take this fight every chance he can get. Now Flom, where are you? Flom is in window? Yeah, he's in window. Okay. Ponalone will push underpass, or look into underpass from Khan. Snav now jumping off of Cat to fight him. Flom will take down 2, get traded out by Shane, and Cooper will finally get that kill. I think the Puggy mentality coming out and working wonders for them. I think Mythic are adapting here. No more trying to play safe. No more, hey guys, let's be methodical. No pun intended. Let's be methodical about the round. Let's walk everywhere, not make a sound until we do our execute. No, let's treat this as a pug. Let's get in their fucking faces and stop letting them disrespect us. I think maybe the call right now. All right, more mid-control coming out from the T's. Ponalone just gonna take down Snav, a freebie, basically, for him here. We do have Carson up towards top mid. He does get that kill back onto Ponalone. Cooper nowhere near to get the trade. He will get the player underpass, though, so that's something. Now, over towards A. Heiza goes down as he's pinched from ramp and Palace. The bomb making his way over towards that position now. Oh, I hate that, bro. Two people accidentally peek you at the same time, and a double nade on top of it. He goes down to 9 HP. Over towards CT. Shane will win the fight onto Flom. Bomb still needs to cross here. Cooper. I saw what he was trying to go for, but it's going to be Truck Lover in the 1 versus 3 for the last round of the half.
Bomb has been planted.
And possibly last map of this matchup. Let's see what he's got. Knocks out 1, but can't get that first kill. So I think it was the same score at on Nuke, was it not? 8-4 in favor of Voca. Voca and Skinrave lineups are good, but I think there's not enough good teams to have improvements through competition. It would help more if like M80 and Passion UA and NRG were like, I guess NRG is in NA practicing, but if those teams were like forced, which is not fair to them, but if they're forced to practice in NA more, that would help. But no, I was a big fan of the Skinrave team. I think that they actually could have been a pretty decent contender, given a little bit more time together. All right. The lone man of Shane over towards the B bomb site is going to spot out the shoulder of Cooper. He is joined by Dia, who will get a nice tap onto Heiza there. Now Shane. Oh man, they're walking through smokes. It's mayhem. There's fighting everywhere. And Mythic come out on top. Now, a fight does go the way of Infinite over towards Cat. Carson over towards Doors, gonna get one onto Cooper. We're not gonna toss this round, are we, Mythic? Right? Surely not. Oh, surely not! Surely not! Carson hits some crazy headshots with the USP. And, well, from a 4v2 to the 2-man alive at the end of the round, Voca will win it with an absolute gift of a round. And take the 5-round advantage. Thank you, Cobmeister, for the follow, and Jessica. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you. And there's a decent amount of you in here. I'll chill for a second. Listen, trying to get to 2,000 followers. If you like what I'm doing and you're enjoying this so far, toss me a follow. I would appreciate it. That's all I ask of you. Anyway, back into the action here. It is the 4 spy coming out from Mythic. And op in the hands of Carson, as he got so many nice kills in the last, will grant him the economy to buy it. Obviously, the T's not expecting it. So they'll start with a man advantage here. And this is where it gets scary for Mythic, because their mid-rounds seem to be a little lackluster. I will not lie, and I think we are seeing pretty much more of the same. So 4 spy not going their way, a 10-4 score line. They're gonna have to save this round as well. Should be an 11-4, and this is where it gets scary. Really good. Appreciate you following. I've noticed a trend with NA. They get in early and get ahead of the competition. With time passing, everyone catches up. NA just ceases to exist. Happen in League and CS now. I mean, Yeah, I think you're right, actually, because thinking of Valorant, I mean, NA's on top of Valorant, or they were, I think. They might still be, because I don't know who's actually playing that shit, but... Could definitely be more of the same. Nice molly, but nice shot coming out from Flom. All right, Dia. Did he spot out the shoulder of Heiza? Oh my God, he's sprinting through it. There's no way. Knife is okay, whatever. I really wanted to punish him with a knife. I won't lie. Running through the smoke when you're up like this with an A1S against pistols, you psychopath. Psychopath. Two versus three. All right. Well, not much to say about that one. They didn't have any armor. They had a rifle that they had picked up, but there's really no chance. There shouldn't have been a chance, no matter what. So, this is really the round that everything has led up to, the round that truly does matter. If Voca win this, they get map and series point, break the economy of Mythic again, and then it's over in GG. If Mythic are able to pull this round out, though, I would say possibly a chance, but it is grim, it is grim. Speaking of grim, here's Cooper. No op on the side of Mythic here, and honestly, a weird situation coming out for Voca as Carson is picking up the op. Shane will get that first kill. Heiz is in the smoke. Oh gosh, not like this. Not like this. Carson now, he rings that op out. He does get dinked as he whiffed it. I'm not sure why. I don't know why Dia doesn't have it. Dia is the opper. But maybe Carson just wants to play with it this time. Maybe he's like, hey, I've been feeling it. Let me get the op. Flashes come out. Dia wants to just wide swing in, but Truck Lover will punish him for his actions. Now a fight over towards Apps. He's gonna get flanked by Snav. That is Heiza. So these T's are now forced out onto the A bomb site. Jungle smoke to support them. Carson with low HP is camping away out in that CT area. A flash is good to blind Snav, but the shots are not, so all the kills go in the way of Voca here at the end, and that is a 12th map and series point going for Voca here. Also, there's no tournaments to keep those big teams here or to bring new teams. We're working on it. We're working on it with FML. All right. Show me something, Mythic. Show me something. Flash out mid. Oh, Snav is going to full blind Heiza. Looks for the flick up onto Cooper, but does not. Dude, what is happening? Dia jumps out of the smoke. I think Truck Lover will hurt him. Yeah, he will get that trade kill. So literally Voca just playing so disrespectful. Infinite now opping, Carson opping, Dia not opping. It is crazy. It is mayhem going on here. I don't know what's happening. I don't think anyone really does. Other than maybe the demise here and now of Mythic. Truck Lover in the 1 versus 2 cannot make it happen, so instead it is Voca to take the series 2-0 against Mythic. And to be expected, I would say, but disappointing nonetheless. But that is the case. Anyway, everybody, I appreciate you guys watching, stopping by. I think there's most likely some other games still going on. You're not supposed to see that. So let me find a game to send you guys over to, shall I? Let's see who's still going on right now. That one forfeited. That one's done. Damn. Money Crew versus Regain is going on. Anyone covering that one? All right, let's send you guys to him. Probably not. Wait. Is this a good game? Rhoda's watching it. Let's see. Honestly, this is probably the more entertaining game. I'll send you guys. Yeah, we'll raid Troda. Because that other game is probably not the one y'all care about as much. I would have to guess. So, I appreciate you guys watching. As always, I'm gonna send you over to Troda. You know Troda, if you've been paying attention to the scene. So, send him my best wishes. I'll wait a couple seconds for y'all to get ready. Tell that guy to get a HUD from me. Bye, John. Bye, Tommy. Thank you for the follow, Hulk Hoden. Appreciate you. All right, 53 people. All right, we are sending you in 5, 4. Much love. Thank you again, Hexel, for the sub. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.